Okay, in this video, I'm going to be splicing together some cards. Not the dice, okay, but the cards, because the cards are two different worlds. We must understand that in this design, you notice I put this part in to connect the right and the left angles. You connect the angle over here because it's missing a piece. It is longer than shorter. It is now L. The letter L means L. Like Ra'el, angel residence of She is the planet. Planetation. Ter means Earth. This is the center. If you cut out what's in the round, okay, you will then have your R. Okay, cutting out the corner, you have your R. Or cutting inside to this, you will now create the R, where the leg will come from here into the corner. And I'm going to show you a couple of cards that I cut up. And this is the top part of the card. And this is the bottom part of the card. Look, one of them, because I cut out the corner, one of them has 1, okay, diamond. The other one holds 3 diamonds, 1, 2 in the corner. You notice these cards come from Vegas. They show me exactly where to make my cut, or where I shouldn't make my cut, where the corner is. See what happens when you chop a corner? All we did is take this corner off the card, and this is what happens when we cut it in half. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead, and we're going to put together this, which is the 6 card. Okay, look at the different pieces. You have 1 and 3 inside the 6 card. This one is cut a little bit different. We cut the center out of the card. Putting the center back to the card, if you notice, right, look at the height. Look what happens to the height when you put back the center. An extra height, okay, and an extra width is because the centerpiece creates the height and the width. There's a separation in them, and when we put them together, they're exactly like this. Now, if we remove the center, okay, if we remove the center and just make 2 identical cards, we make 2 identical cards, cutting it off where Las Vegas told us at the corner here, okay? They cut it off at the corner, and I'm only going to go up to the corner because that's where the corner was, right? And I put these 2 cards together. You see they won't fit. They have to be cut exactly the same. We're going to be cutting them exactly the same. So now we have 2 pieces, 2 corners, exactly the same. We're going to put them over each other to have a miniature card. Venus is all that's left. Venus is all that's left. There's only 2 numbers. There's only 2 numbers. I will show you these numbers back in the deck of cards, okay? There's only 2 numbers out of the Jungle Book, okay? Number 8, number 6, and number 7, all equal to 6. If 6 does not exist, neither does 7, and neither does 8. We don't need to have the connection between the 2. If we don't have 6, we don't need a connection. 3 and 3. Here we have a connection of 5 and 2. Here we have a connection of 4 and 4. But in the regular cards, that 8 connection, okay? 5 and 2 at the top, right? And 3 at the bottom. Here we have a total of 18 and 3. That is the total of this, the 7th inning stretch. 6.5 innings done. Yep. We're not going to get into that right now. So now we're going to have the ace card. Here's the ace, right? Here's the ace. And I know this video is not as good as the other one. Here's the 3. And here's the 2. In these 3 cards, we only really need to have, in this card, the 3 card. This is the 8, and in this one is the 3. We only need these 2, 11 out of all these. 13, 14, 15, 16, throw these away. Sweet 16. All we need is 3 and 8, because they make up the rest of those cards. So we take away these cards over here, 6 and 7, okay, and 6 and 7 minus 1 and 2, okay. Why I'm going to say minus 1 and 2 is inside 7 is minus 1 to make 8 for the moon, and inside 6 is minus 2. Now, if we're going to talk about 9 and 5, okay, the regular cards, the 5 would actually be lost. But in the dice cube, okay, they reverse to become each other. 9 and 5 are 1. 9 and 5 are 1, they are the same odds. So if we play this in the cube only, okay, we'll play the 5, okay? If we play this in the cube only, I know I'm going to be mixing you up now. If we play this in the cube only, instead of counting 8, we're only going to count 6. You see, in the cube, 6 and 8 are the reverse of each other, so let's not count the 8. In the cube, the 5 is the reverse of 9, so let's not count the 9. So instead of 3 and 8, we now have 5 and 6 that comes together. 5 and 6 that comes together. Let me see where if I put them all in a row, it came out well last time. I was able to see them. Now I'm sitting on here's your 3. You see your 3, right? See the center one over here? See these 2 on each side? This is this one in the center. This one says left, right. This one says left, right. This one says left, right. 3 says 6. Okay, so we now have 3 that is replaced by 5, but it does not look the same. So we're going to count these 3. Now let's do it one more time. We're going to count the 9. We're going to count the 8. We're going to count the 9. We're going to count the 3. We do not have to count the 4. Now, I've done this before. We do not have to count the 4 because the 4 corners, the 4 corners of 8 and 9 and all the other numbers are inside 4. We don't have to count the 4. The 5 is inside 9. The 6 is inside 8. The 7 is inside 8. The 1 and 2 are inside 3. The only numbers we need are these right here. And what makes up all these numbers? 1 and 2 makes up these numbers. This number, okay, will create the moon between them. This number will create the moon between them, and it'll make the reverse on each side. Once you have the moon between them, you now can create your 8 card and bringing in your 9 birth. 4 up, 4 down, 1 in the center. The 3 card has a duplication inside the 9, but not in this one. In this one, it shows a life. So the 3 is not a duplication, but the duplication except for this 1 dot over here. So we don't need the 3. We only need to count the 2 out of the 3, because the 1 is inside 9. So throw away the 3, and let's grab the 2. So now we have the 2, which shows the upper and lower moons inside 8. You see over here? 8. So now we have, instead of, excuse me, I threw out the wrong one. No, I'm even mixed up. Hold on a second. So now what we have is we have the 28 cycle. We have the 28 cycle. We have 9 and 2, 28 cycle. We have 92 birth. We have 9, 8, the high sky, 17, the queen, 9 and 8, the heaven's birth inside of Venus. 2 times 8 is 16, times 9. 9 times 8 is 72, 144. 12 times 12, it works out. 17 and 2 is 19, artificial intelligence. 19, what 19 is? 19 or 91, it's just the reverse of each other. It's just like 1 and 6. 1 and 6 and 1 and 9 are the same thing. If you go play the game of pool, 9 is on the other side of the 8 ball. It's this piece over here, on the other side of the 8 ball. See the way Lamed is cut out of the center of this card? So now we have 19 and 144 is 163 or 613 laws of Moses. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Sorry, it was a little mixed up. Thank you for watching.